Ben Affleck is still in his twice divorced dad era, looking incredibly sad on public outings. And allegedly, he is open to rekindling his romance with his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, not Lopez.
Yeah, you had to clarify.
So anyone, do either of you guys know what happened with Jennifer Garner and him? Like, why did they split up?
It was
his
basically
alcohol,
because
his
of
drinking,
his addiction.
His
yeah.
drinking and
Ben?
Self-destructive.
Put the bottle down and go get her.
She's in a relationship, an on-again, off-again relationship.
He's been sober for quite a while now, but it seems like she's not interested in, rekindling their relationship. An unnamed source tells Page Six that Ben Affleck would love another chance with his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, and he would definitely be open to giving things another shot with her if the timing is ever right. At the same time, Ben knows it's just not realistic at this time in their lives. After finalizing his divorce with Jennifer Lopez, he is, quote, really busy with work and focused on a new chapter. He also respects Jennifer Garner's relationship with John Miller, who she's been dating on and off since 2018, and he would never want to come between them.
That's exactly why he's saying this stuff in press.
This is sad,
If he
though.
really didn't want to come between them, he would shut his mouth and not say this stuff in press.
Another source claims that Jennifer Garner is not remotely interested in getting back with Ben Affleck. The feeling is not mutual on Jen's side. She is happy with John Miller, and that's just not where her head is at. She has a great co-parenting relationship with Ben Affleck, and that's where things stand with her at the moment.
Well, he tried the paintball routine from 10 Things I Hate About You, and it didn't work, so he's out of options now.
There have been so many paparazzi photos of him and Jennifer Garner just getting along swimmingly, giggling together, even getting a little bit cozied up. And so they're spending holidays together because of their kids.
He's going to need to find a new Jennifer. I guess Jenna, or I guess maybe he goes to Jenna. Maybe he gets Jenna Ortega to try and get the Jenn, but no Ifer.
Doubtful.
Go Jenna Ortega.
And one person said, I don't know, I think it's a Goldilocks situation, and he needs to find the third Jennifer that's just right.
Who's another Jennifer? Jennifer Beal?
The question is, who is directly in between Jennifer Garner and Jennifer Lopez on the crazy hot scale?
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Because Jennifer Garner is the stable, nice one. Jennifer Lopez is the crazy hot one. Where do you go that's the happy medium?
What's Jennifer Aniston doing these days?
She's super single. That we just talked about that. She's allegedly having an affair with Obama.
Yeah, she is.
Or maybe
I want that
she
to be
was
true
kicked
so
to the
bad.
curb.
I think Killer Tofu says Jenny McCarthy. I think Jenny McCarthy is married to Donnie Wahlberg. Or maybe that's Jenny Garth.
Well, no one cares in Hollywood whether you're married.
That's a good point.
Ooh.
He would be happy to destroy something.
Jennifer Love Hewitt. Good call. I don't know who suggested that.
No, Jennifer Aniston. She's chronically single. Reports say that she's lonely in her house, in her mansion with her dogs.
Actually, that's true.
And she gets lonely.
Every other name that got mentioned, you have to ask whether they're single or not. You mentioned Jennifer Aniston. You're like, she's single, right?
That's because she's still single because of Brad Pitt. She's still pining for him. Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence is
She's a Brad Pitt alpha widow.
Is Jennifer Lawrence married? I don't know if Jennifer Lawrence. She's got kids, right?
She has babies.
Yeah.
Jennifer Garner's boyfriend is reportedly not thrilled about the actress spending more time with Ben Affleck lately. John Miller knows Ben and Jen have been leaning on each other more than ever lately and have a really close relationship. Their growing bond is getting to be a bit much for him when Ben spends all the holidays with them, like Christmas, Thanksgiving. John feels like a third wheel.
That's embarrassing.
That's because you are.
Yes.
It's hard when there's kids.
Yeah, that's all there is.
Hollywood has been trying to make movies about this type of family for the last 25 years and trying to make it find the way to show a heartwarming way in which the three people have to combine for the good of the kids.
We have a 20 from King. Arm & Hammer started as John Dwight & Company and used Arm & Hammer 31 years before Armand Hammer, Army's great-grandfather, was born.
Yeah, but I mean,
Didn't
now
know the lore there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been a conversation I've seen circulating for the last like week or so about men marrying women who are divorced and have kids of their own from a previous relationship. And they say the tagline is, don't play on another man's save file. Because you're going to feel like a third wheel or an afterthought, and you're also going to be saddled with the responsibilities of this other family that it isn't yours.
There's a 20 there from Pop Culture Junkie. Seems relevant.
Ben Affleck was famous for showing up at a Houston strip club during the making of Armageddon. The result was a waitress showing up the next day, sworn to secrecy, with a huge smile on her face.
Oh,
What did
Ben.
she baby trap him or something?
No, he just slept with her, and that's probably why Jennifer Garner doesn't want anything to do with him. He used to be a drunk womanizer.
No, Armageddon was 2000.
That was before he was with Garner?
I mean, at the very least, it's before they were married, probably.
Wow, that doesn't...
I mean...
I also just think, how are you like Jennifer Garner's age? You have children who are very close to adulthood, and you're dating someone on and off since 2018.
Yeah.
Like, don't be a teenager. Just commit or don't.
Yeah.
And if they're dating on and off, that means there have been significant problems in their relationship, which provides a perfect power vacuum for Ben Affleck. But Jennifer Lopez is reportedly feeling betrayed by Ben Affleck, spending more time with his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, confirming her worst fears that he was in love with Garner all along.
You know what that means. Keep her away from sharp objects. Don't give her any bottles.
J-Lo, in my opinion, should just get with Garner's boyfriend, John Miller, to get her payback.
Yeah.
And then everyone would be happy, right?
No. John Garner would get stabbed.
I like the idea. No, okay. I just looked up famous Jennifers. What about Jennifer Carpenter? She was Deborah from Dexter. She swears a lot. She's kind of crazy.
I love the fact that we're sitting here trying to set Ben Affleck
We're trying to
up.
fix his life.
We can fix him.
I can change him.
I can change him.
Yeah.
At the very least, I can help fix him.
I just think don't get involved with someone who has kids if you don't want the trouble of being responsible for the kids, you know?
Is that
true.
what they're saying that this guy's problem is?
It's just generally a debate that I've seen going on lately. Like, I don't know. They were like applauding this guy who broke up with or divorced the woman he was with who had kids from a previous relationship. And I was like,
wait, they're applauding him for breaking up with her?
leaving the second family where he was the stepdad. And I'm like, why? Okay,
I mean, shouldn't he have
blame
done that
yourself.
Before? Shouldn't he have done that before he committed to the relationship in the first place?
Like, if you weren't ready for that type of responsibility, then don't get involved with someone who has kids.
There's a 20 from Daniel J. Corica.
At 45 and 3 engagements with no marriage, I feel I have too much to lose if I tried to get married now. Also, I have no desire to raise another man's child. My daughter is now 23. We need a blue-collar cast.
Like a show about working the trades?
What is that?
So Raymond G. Stanley Jr. made a remark about it. He says that he wants blue collar cast because he's the blue collar guy, but I don't know who else would fit in the blue collar cast. So I don't know that that's going to happen. That would probably require hiring people.
I could do like boring job cast where
Our job isn't boring.
No, every other job I've had was boring but not blue collar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could just pretend to know how to weld.
Or you could actually learn how to weld.
I mean,
gonna do that.
I don't know how I feel about like that's totally something they do now. It's like somebody just learns a skill for content rather than to actually use it, which means like
what's wrong with that?
No, I'm saying for content rather than to actually use the skill set.
What's wrong
itself.
with that?
Well, I laugh because it's the idea that you'd have to go to a class, and a lot of times there used to be wait lists in those classes to get in.
Ooh, I
so
don't
it's like
imagine there's a lot of wait lists nowadays.
Not nowadays, but if you took up a spot just to to fill time. Yes, we need Ben to just find a better Jennifer.
He needs to. I think the problem is him. He's the common denominator at this point.
There's the actress from
alcohol.
There's the actress from Once Upon a Time, Jennifer Goodwin, which is with a G, so maybe he just needs a different spelling of Jennifer.
Allegedly.
My theory is just that Ben Affleck needs some type of excitement and toxicity in his life because he's sober.
Well, no,
and
it's
wants to find that in a woman.
The thing is My guess is he turns back into a workaholic the second he's sober again, which he is. He works a lot. So
I mean, yeah.
he's got to be busy. And so then if he starts with the family again, he's not working as much. Something needs to fill it because for some reason he can't allow the family life to be the same type of busy as the work life. So then something else fills the void.
You know what? He should actually just date a girl who works at Dunkin' Donuts so he can get a family discount.
That's a really
These are all terrible ideas.
really good idea. Or, I mean, it seems more likely that they would get the discount from him.
You know what's so funny? Red Pillars actually think that a man like Ben Affleck would date a woman who works at Dunkin' Donuts.
You don't think that he would?
No. No, not a chance.
No, I think most of the celebrity class. There are the rare exceptions. Obviously, Dolly Parton's husband just died, who was
that's so
a
sad.
lifelong construction
He was
foreman.
as normal as normies get.
But the point is that situation is unique to the point where everybody remembers it because most do not do that. Most date somebody else in the same social class.
But is
as
it
them.
is it saying that it's actually a good idea?
To do
the
it-
fact that it worked? Because if you
Yes, that it is a good idea, but not common.
Thank you.
Phil loves this song.
I might recall Dolly Parton saying that she had an open relationship with
Yeah,
her
but then
husband,
they
though.
asked her what that meant, and she didn't understand what it meant.
Thank you, guys.
She didn't understand what that meant.
Yeah, I think she just said it's like we don't freak out if the other one flirts with someone.
Yes, it was not what we know as an open relationship.
At least I hope so.
But the point being, see, the sweet spot, as I always say, is the television actor who date other television actors,
Right.
where it's the blue collar version of Hollywood, and obviously, blue collar is the people who work in the trades aspects of Hollywood, meaning the set designers and the people who actually build everything and construct. But in Hollywood terms, a television actor is not to the same level of celebrity as a movie star, so there's a lot less scrutiny
do
around.
grips and
That would be blue collar.
yeah, do they count as blue collar though?
I would think. I mean, I think of anything below the line worker as blue collar as by Hollywood standards, meaning that they get none of the adulation or appreciation.
Okay, by everyone else's standards though. I am under the impression that the way that Hollywood looks at itself is not just about the talent. It is also about the people that are in Hollywood and do the quote unquote mundane jobs. It's been my experience that people that are in Hollywood generally think highly of themselves no matter what they do. People that do
Yeah.
makeup, people that work on, that work.
So we're all part of the art.
I genuinely do believe that it is that kind of attitude is not only the artists, it is all of Hollywood.
My point being, like, if you go and watch a TV show, don't pick a specific actor, but pick one of those ones. You know, there's always those actors like you don't know their name, but you know them from something because they're in everything. Go look at any one of those actors, and most of them, not most, a lot of them have been in marriages that have been going on for decades because it's just a different environment than that of movie stars and the upper echelon of Hollywood. It's a
Right.
different environment. Maybe he needs to find himself a television actress to marry. Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.